Hey, Myra, the Menopause Wellness Coach here. It is officially 2:03. My goal is to get through this in about 10 minutes. I am not going to be before you long because I want us to be able to have a conversation on Sunday when we meet, and hopefully you have had time to review the video, look at previous videos, and be equipped and ready to ask questions. I'm literally doing a cursory view of the Spring Back ow, 6-week wellness challenge. And the things that I'm including are literally are cursory because I need people to let me know what it is that you really want and need. Um, I am presenting information based on what I want and what I need. And so as Myra, the Menopause Wellness Coach, I have, as you see over here, I have a pillars of wellness. I believe in 6 pillars of wellness: physical, spiritual, social, emotional, intellectual, and occupational wellness. And so I encompass those things into my program, and I do coaching around those pillars depending on what you need. I do have a survey that can be done before I begin coaching people. So those are the areas in which I work from. So let's get into the Spring Back 6-week wellness challenge. We are into week 3. And so we're going to review some things and recap where we've been and where we're going. We're going to talk social and emotional wellness this week and why it is so important as we are on a wellness journey. And then we're going to recap and you can ask questions, okay? All right, that's where we're at. So, as a reminder of who I am, over here, you will also see that there is a disclaimer. I have degrees, I have certifications. I am not a medical doctor. I am not a medical professional. All I do is provide. I am, this is what happens at 2 o'clock in the morning. Have a certification in nutrition, personal training, life coaching. I have degrees in education and counseling. That is it. I do not have a medical degree. So when I speak from a space of menopause wellness coaching, I speak from my certification areas, my degree areas, as well as my own personal experience. I was my first client because I had to push myself into a space of total wellness when I entered perimenopause and no one explained to me, hey, you're in perimenopause. Nope, I was going to the doctor. I was actually going to a chiropractor at the time because I was having a lot of body pains and just joint issues. So I believe in going to see medical professionals. I have I get yearly physical exams where I have blood work taken and hey, your vitamin D is low. Okay, your iron is low. Okay. And I then take supplements or change my diet or put things into my diet to make myself or to help myself to feel better and to make sure that my blood work is what it should be. Again, I am not a doctor, but I am here to answer any questions that I can to assist you in this journey. So the purpose of the 6-week Spring Back Wellness Challenge, I did that backwards, but that's okay. You understand, is it's a lifestyle change. Because listen, as we travel this life, we have so many challenges that we encounter. We have parents that are aging and we're dealing with. We have kids that are coming up. Some of us have grandkids. And so our lives become full and we can sometimes get lost in that. So, but we have to remember, unless we take care of ourselves, we cannot take care of anyone else. So we have to build on those areas of wellness. And so your thoughts, you have to think, okay, I need to be well. Those thoughts become words, those words become actions, those actions then become a way of life. And so we have to stay focused on being well and discovering ways to maintain wellness. The expectation of the Spring Back 6-week wellness challenge is to develop or discover how your menopause symptoms are triggered. I have oh, I forgot since I have the, um, blur on the background because I have stuff all on the walls. I have a book, and it's called 100 Ways to 100 Days of Wellness. And in the book, towards the back, there is a symptom tracker. So, along with being a journal, it is also a wellness tracker. And so, if you're interested in it, please let me know. I have it. It's available on Amazon for $19.97. If you want to round off to a smooth 20, let me know. And we want to gain some tips to manage these symptoms, create steps to garner big gains, and flow in the vivaciousness of you. And again, as being menopausal women, mature women, and I have also run across women who have said, I'm not menopausal. Okay, you're mature. When you're over 35, 40, you are mature. So I'm going to speak to my mature menopausal mamas. And we want to join a thriving community. I want you to join a thriving community of mature menopausal mamas. Okay, that's where we are. So we want to recap what we did last week. So week one, we did goal setting. And then week two, we focused on meals and movement. So week one, there is the goal setting sheet. Um, I don't know why it prints out like why it comes up on the screen like this, but it's literally a SMART goal sheet. Again, I know you can't see it, but again, there is answering some questions, and you're talking about some goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. And so the goal is for you to set some expectations of what it is that you want to establish, excuse me, as you go through your challenge. Excuse me, I apologize. I'm drinking tea. So, and then the next week, I provided a tracking sheet. So, in this tracking sheet, it has you to just track what it is you're doing every day that impacts all of or one of those six pillars of wellness. What physical activity? This week, I know for me, I've been on my mini trampoline, I've done step, I've been out walking. So, what spiritual activity? I'm Monday through Thursday, I'm on a prayer call. Social activities. I have not been social this week. I have been on the phone a lot. So that will be social. What emotional activity I've had to check in. Honey, that whole Risa Tisa saga has made me have to check in like, wait a minute, how does that make me feel? So, yeah, intellectually, I have plenty of books here that I read, and different things that I'm working on, different research that I'm doing. I do wordscape as an intellectual activity, and occupational wellness. I've been seeking additional employment. I've looked at other ways to create or generate wealth and money into my life. So, what is it that you're doing that helps you to establish a space of wellness? So, this week we're going to delve into social wellness. So far, we've talked about who I am. Um, I've given you the disclaimer. Let me move my face down so that you can see my little graphics. Um, I gave you a recap of week one and week two. And so now we're talking about social wellness. Listen, again, we're busy. We are uber busy. And so it's important for us to get out and maintain some kind of personal connection. Where I live, I don't have a lot of friends and family here in this particular city that I live in, but I do make sure that I'm on the phone every day talking to somebody. I'm laughing, I'm giggling, I'm enjoying myself because it's important because, listen, we are all interconnected some kind of way. So I have a picture here of video chat. Yes, I've already video chatted, I think twice this week, just with good friends. And ways to improve your social wellness is to volunteer, join a club, organization, support groups. I know I spoke with a good girlfriend, and she indicated to me that she's taking a dance class. Awesome sauce. So, definitely get out and do things that are going to impact you socially. Listen, when you're social, you increase your oxytocin hormone, which it helps to reduce stress. I know for me, I had been super stressed out over a situation, and when you're stressed, it impacts you physically, and you don't want that because we want to live vibrant, long, full lives, and the only way we can do that is to maintain wellness in every area of our lives. Okay, so then next, with the wrong direction, emotional wellness. So because I've been stressed out, I had to say, oh, what is it that is going on that's got my emotions all over the place? And again, I had to regulate my feelings. What is it that I'm feeling? Why am I feeling this way? Had to become very self-aware of what is it. So when I discovered what it was, I checked in again with my social network and we said, okay, this is how we're going to work on alleviating these issues. And unlike the song, blame it on no, we're going to blame it on hormones because when your hormones, your estrogen is fluctuating, and it does lead to some irritability and some mood swings. Also, look at whatever's going on situationally. Again, we want to be well in every area of our lives. And so, ways to maintain or improve your emotional wellness is to practice mindfulness. I don't know if you can hear what's playing in the background, but I have meditation music playing. And I promise you, just sitting and just being mindful and just from the top of my head to my toes, I sit and I just imagine what feeling I would like to feel so that I can just regulate what's going on internally. Again, exercise, physical movement is so important. Again, I talked about my mini trampoline. That mini trampoline does a myriad of things inside your body. It helps with your lymphatic system. It helps to strengthen your core. It helps with lots of different things. So I highly recommend a mini trampoline. And so socializing, getting out, and if you have to, I highly recommend, super duper recommend. I don't know if that's a way to say this, professional help if you need it. I am the queen of counseling. I will go to counseling if I need it or if I feel like I am just out of control and cannot pull it together. Please seek counseling if you need it, okay? I don't know why I keep going backwards. And now I think I've gone too far. Mhm. So some resources. And so I will have this again up on the screen. There will be links in the description on the YouTube video. So definitely, the reason social wellness is important and beneficial is it helps to increase or stimulate your endorphins. Your endorphins are those happy hormones. They make you smile. You know, when you have sexual intercourse, it it stimulates your endorphins. You know, anything that's going to make you happy. We're general humans, excuse me, generally humans want to be happy. And so when we increase our endorphins or stimulate our endorphins, we're going to be happy. We're going to be satisfied. And it makes the world such a better place. Increase social interconnectedness. When you're social, we are all just one step away from being, we're 6 degrees of separation. So definitely, you don't know who can help you and how you can help somebody else. Cortisol, stress hormone, stress hormone, stress hormone. Let's relieve the stress. So being social helps to relieve some of that stress. And we all know as women, sometimes that cortisol, it helps. It develops that little fat pocket in the front of our stomachs. Ah, ugly. No, that's not the right word. It's unattractive. And so in order to help decrease or minimize some of the cortisol production, being social helps with that. Increase creativity, your brain functioning. When you're social, you're bouncing ideas off of others, and it is awesome with helping you to be creative. So then with emotional um, resources, listen, excuse me, emotional support, food and movement. There's no other way to say it, but definitely foods that are high in omega-3s. We're looking at good oils, avocado oil, olive oil, salmon, but that also goes into your lean protein meats or your lean proteins. We're looking at chicken, you're looking at eggs, you're looking again at salmon and omega-3 fatty food, omega-3 fueled foods. Definitely vitamin C. Oh my God. Let me tell you how well that vitamin C helps to minimize those wrinkles. Look, it's 2 something in the morning and I don't feel puffy or wrinkly because I get a lot of vitamin C in. I have foods that are rich in iron, kale. I'm vegetarian most of the time. I'm more pescatarian because I will eat salmon and tuna. And I eat foods that are rich in iron. So I'm looking at things that are green leafy vegetables. I eat a lot of cashews. I eat a lot of oh, what's the other? I have cashews. I have almonds. I have some almonds. So those are things that are rich in iron, um, red um, fruit, iron. So all of those things help with increasing or helping to support your emotional balance. And then complex carbs. We're looking at whole grains, sweet potatoes. I love me a good baked sweet potato. And so definitely you have to eat to support the emotional balance. And again, y'all, this is a cursory view of things that you can do to support your emotional wellness. I also, again, I'm going to revisit meals and movement again, but I just want to get in all of the pillars of wellness. And we're going to then backtrack and go back to some other areas. But definitely, I need you to drop any questions, comments, or concerns you have either in the chat here in the Zoom or on the um, YouTube page, on the YouTube channel, so that I will know how I can assist you, what things I can do. Click the links for anything that you are looking for. I have IG, I have TikTok, I have a Facebook group. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, share it out. I want to go live, but I have to have so many followers. Please, I really think I want to move everything over to YouTube, but I need for everybody to come over here. It is what it is. So please let me know if you have any questions, what I can do to support you as you are building these healthy habits. And let me make sure that I have addressed everything. So I told you who I am, the purpose and expectation of the challenge. We've recapped week 1 and week 2, talked about social and emotional wellness, how I can support you. And let me tell you, right now I'm having a hot flash. And I know the things that bring on my hot flash. Number one, nervousness and sugar. I ate 3 suckers before I got on here to have this conversation with you. So as we're talking, I am having a hot flash right now, but it's okay. But anything I can do to assist you, please let me know. Myra, the Menopause Wellness Coach.